Welcome to Season 3 of the Deanna Jean Show. I am your lovely host, Deanna Jean. This season, I have decided to bring to you the All About series, a series about mental health conditions. Throughout previous seasons, I have talked about many conditions, but haven't gone through and talked all about them. This is why Season 3 is called the All About series. Welcome to the Deanna Jean Show. I'm your hostess, Deanna Jean. On today's episode, I talk about eating disorders, definitions, and types of eating disorders. There are two definitions of the word eating disorder that I'd like to bring up, and then there is, of course, my own. According to the Oxford Dictionary, an eating disorder is defined as any of a range of psychological disorders characterized by abnormal or disturbed eating habits, such as anorexia nervosa. The second definition, according to dictionary.com, is any of various disorders as anorexia nervosa or bulimia, characterized by severe disturbances in eating habits. These sound the same. However, my definition of an eating disorder is a lot different than the dictionaries. My definition of an eating disorder is a person who suffers from a lack of nutrition caused by a disturbance in eating habits, has a self-image problem amongst other problems. This person also suffers because they are preoccupied with multiple avenues that are associated with weight loss, i.e., associated with anorexia. I haven't forgotten about bulimia or binge eating disorder. I will talk more about these two later on, as well as anorexia. There are three major types of eating disorders: anorexia, bulimia, binge eating disorder. These three disorders are groups of serious conditions that cause a preoccupation with food and weight. The individual who has the disorder focuses on the disorder itself. The person with the eating disorder often focuses on little else. For example, I have an eating disorder and I only focus on my weight, whether it is losing weight or gaining it. Nowadays, I focus on gaining weight instead of losing it. I know that seems totally wrong. Eating disorders are not just about the food. It's a way of coping with deeper problems the individual finds painful and difficult to control directly. For example, an abusive family member, other underlying conditions like anxiety and depression, or loss, just to name a few, mental health issues. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of the Deanna Jean Show. I hope you have learned a lot from today's episode. Join me next week for part 2 of the All About series, Eating Disorder Edition. If you want to be on the show, email me at thedeannajeanshow@gmail.com. This podcast is also on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and iHeartRadio. You can also catch me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All links will be in the description below the episode. Thank you for listening to the show. This is your host signing off. See you next week on the Deanna Jean Show.